Gentlemen, how the fuck you doing? It is Avatar here, and this is going to be my 101st upload on this channel. Uploaded my 100th video earlier today, so make sure you guys check that out. I got a whole new layout for my description. Basically, I feel like it's structured a lot better now. I have one link that brings you to all my playlists, and you select which one you want, so you can find what you want to see a lot easier. So check out that new description. I got some new links there as well. But let's get into the whole purpose of this video here. And this is my brand new Gamebattles class video. You guys loved, absolutely loved, my first Gamebattles class setup video. Got over 1,000 views. And with the new class slots open, I got 10 of them now, twice as much as before. And I feel like my classes are structured a lot better now. So let's dive right into this. Not going to be going through every single perk and every single class because you can see them. I'm not going to explain why I have for every class. I'll go through a few though. This is my favorite class right here, my default Remington class. And this class consists of just one nade and I got Quick Draw on. Quick Draw, and make sure you have Marathon on. Quick Draw, I feel like is definitely necessary. And really, any type of game battles, like whether it's singles, doubles, triples, whatever. I feel like Quick Draw is really helpful on this Remington because since Stalker is banned, Stalker really helps you out with close range because you can strafe around those corners. And with Quick Draw, that kind of brings it back up to a certain extent. So it does help with your close range gunfights a lot because you can draw your gun a lot faster. And as you know, your hipfire isn't that good. And getting right into the hipfire, that's why I have steady aim as my first one. I would suggest you put steady aim first because again, with those close range gunfights, steady aim might help you hit that hipfire while you're ADSing or just generally hipfire in general. Really helpful. Specialist bonus, not that big of a deal. Second perk, not that big of a deal. I would definitely just steady aim as your first. Right below that, I have my default MTAR class. This consists of Semtax and Stun. And then I got my attack resist and steady aim as my specialist. And you can see the perks. Then below these two are just MTAR attack resist, MTAR blast shield. They're the same. All three of these, they have a little bit of different order, but you get what I'm saying here. They're pretty much the same as that class, and these two are exactly the same, except for that this one has attack resist on, and this one has a blast shield. Just depending on the situation, I have two different MTARs for both. Then right here, I have an MTAR smoke class. I absolutely love this class. It's great for when you're going to be smoking an area. Basically, it's the same exact class as the default MTAR class, except instead of the stun, I have a smoke. Then here we have a Bulldog class. I only use this class on Sovereign when we're going to B-Bomb. Haven't used this in a long time, but I'm really looking forward to breaking this bad boy back out because I haven't done it in a while. And I do have a frag and stun just for if I see somebody back scaffolding, I can chuck a stun, then nade them. I would not suggest you put Semtax on this because, again, you're going to want that nade for extra range. Here are a sniper class. I never really snipe, but I had just in case because there is so many class slots you can have now. At some point, I may replace that with a different class if I feel like it's necessary. Down here, I have a Remington double smoke and incog class. This is for when I run into somebody that has incog because I have it in the past. And I also got double smokes, which will really help if you're smoking an area and trying to get to that rush plant. And you can also you're also blending with the smoke, and at the same time, you do have a thermal here to help you out. And also for all my classes, you can see I do label them all now. R for Remington, M for MTAR, then TAC for TAC resist, Blast for blast shield, Smoke for smoke, Bulldog, you know what I'm saying. And then RT means a Remington with thermal on it. Then I got Remington thermal nades right here. This is Remington thermal class. I got double nades on this bad boy, and I also have a trophy system. I typically use this when we're going for B-Bomb on Warhawk because it does help a lot being able to have two nades, and at the same time you can guard yourself from all the nades by using your trophy system. And below that, we have, it's the same exact class as my top Remington class, which is right there. You can see they're pretty much the same thing, except this one does have thermal instead of reflex, and instead of my nade, I do have a smoke instead. And also switch up the special streaks as well. But one thing I want to get into before I finish up this video is something very important, and it's going to be class switching. I didn't discuss this in my previous video, and that's why I want to discuss it right now. We're going to be jumping right into this private match game real quick so I can kind of go through what I want to explain to you guys. This is really important for game battles. A lot of people don't know this, and I actually found this out not that long ago, so I definitely suggest you guys use this advice. So as you know, you sprint faster. I believe it's 5 or 10% faster with a submachine gun. And I also don't have agility on my AR classes, and I do have agility and marathon on my submachine gun classes. So what I always do, well, not every round, but if I'm not on a specialist streak, I should say, I always break out like this. Let's say we pick a team. I'm going to start off with my MTAR. This is how I always start off when I'm breaking. We're on offense here, so say we're going to A-bomb. It just really doesn't matter. I got my MTAR here. And you want to make sure you have your Remington class in the very top slot, as I showed you guys right there. And I'm going to sprint out to however far I want to sprint. Then I'm going to stop. I'm not going to move. I'm going to click the start button. Then I'm going to double tap A. And then boom, we got our Remington out. Then we can switch back. And the reason I have this laid out like this is because when you're on esports rules, it always switches back to the top. When you click change the LUTA, it always goes to the top. And you're never going to want to break to an AR and then switch to an MTAR. That doesn't make any sense. So you're always going to be switching to the Remington if you're going to be switching your class at all. So always break out with your MTAR. Then all you got to do is just stop walking for a second, click start, and double tap A, and boom, you have your Remington out. And I also have all my other Remington classes right on the bottom. And the reason for this is because I like to have my MTAR classes right here. And if I want to switch to, let's say my Remington Thermal class, I click start, click the A button, then I go up on my left thumbstick once, and it brings me right to the bottom, and I just click that, and then boom. And if I want to go to my nades, I just do it twice. And if I want to go to my smokes, I just do it 3 times. Simple as that. It's really important for game battles. I learned this recently, so I definitely suggest you guys use it. And I have like classes like this in the middle of my class selection, because I wouldn't really need to switch to any of these classes here off the break, because I'm never going to be switching to an MTAR, as I said. So I have all these in the middle, just so it's a lot easier to switch classes while you're breaking off. That's all for this video, guys. I really hope you did enjoy this class setup video. I think it's a lot better than that last one, and I do have a lot more classes to show you guys for all kinds of strats you guys could be doing in game battles. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll catch you guys later.